Success does not arrive first and then transform your life. The transformation must happen first. That is one of the hardest truths for people to accept, because most individuals spend years believing that a better future will automatically create a better version of themselves. They think the money will make them disciplined. They think the promotion will make them confident. They think the opportunity will make them focused. They think the achievement will suddenly give them the habits they never developed before. But life rarely works that way. The person you become is usually what determines the success you attract. Many people are waiting for their circumstances to improve before they start improving themselves. They tell themselves they will read more when life becomes easier. They will learn new skills when they have more time. They will become disciplined when they feel more motivated. They will become confident when they finally get results. Years pass while they wait. The uncomfortable reality is that waiting changes very little. Growth begins when a person decides to stop making their future responsible for fixing their present. Think about how many people spend their days hoping for a breakthrough. They wake up wanting change. They talk about change. They dream about change. They imagine how different life could be. But when the time comes to make different choices, they fall back into familiar patterns. The dream remains. The actions remain the same. And because the actions stay the same, the results stay the same. One of the greatest moments in personal development happens when a person understands that their future is being built right now, not someday, not next year, not after success arrives, not after circumstances improve. Right now, every decision is shaping something. Every habit is creating momentum in one direction or another. Every day is adding strength to who you are becoming. That is why personal growth must become a priority before external success arrives. A person who lacks discipline does not suddenly become disciplined because they earn more money. In many cases, additional income simply magnifies existing habits. Someone who struggles to manage a small amount often struggles with a larger amount, too. Someone who wastes time now will often waste more time when given greater freedom. The issue is rarely the opportunity. The issue is preparation. Life rewards prepared people. The person who develops strong habits before success often handles success wisely when it arrives. The person who builds character before achievement is usually able to maintain achievement once it comes. The person who develops responsibility before opportunity is often trusted with greater responsibility later. That is why working on yourself is not separate from success. It is the foundation of success. Too many people are trying to collect rewards without becoming the person capable of sustaining those rewards. They focus entirely on the outcome while ignoring the process. They want confidence without developing competence. They want influence without developing character. They want financial growth without developing discipline. But sustainable success grows from the inside out. Every meaningful improvement begins internally before it becomes visible externally. The world notices results. The world rarely notices preparation. People celebrate achievements. They rarely see the years of effort that made those achievements possible. They see the promotion. They do not see the nights spent learning. They see the business success. They do not see the years of personal growth that created it. They see confidence. They do not see the countless moments of discomfort that helped build it. Growth often happens quietly. Sometimes nobody notices. Sometimes nobody applauds. Sometimes nobody understands why you are making certain choices. To you anyway. The most important audience during your personal growth journey is not the crowd around you. It is the person you become through the process. Every book you read changes something. Every lesson you learn changes something. Every challenge you face with courage changes something. Every promise you keep to yourself changes something. Small improvements may seem insignificant in the moment, but they begin creating a stronger foundation for the future. Many people underestimate the power of daily improvement because daily improvement does not feel dramatic. There are no fireworks. There is no instant transformation. There is simply progress. One page read today, one healthy choice today, 1 hour of learning today, one decision to stay focused today. Then tomorrow, another step, and another, and another. Months later, something remarkable begins to happen. You start thinking differently. You start responding differently. You start making better decisions. You start seeing opportunities you once ignored. Your confidence begins growing because confidence is often built through evidence. When you consistently keep promises to yourself, you begin trusting yourself more. That trust becomes powerful. Many people struggle with confidence because they repeatedly abandon their commitments. They set goals and quit. They create plans and stop following them. They promise themselves change and then return to old habits. Over time, they begin doubting their own ability to follow through. The solution is not positive thinking alone. The solution is building evidence. Every time you do what you said you would do, you create evidence. Every time you stay committed when motivation fades, you create evidence. Every time you choose growth over comfort, you create evidence. That evidence gradually strengthens self-belief, and self-belief changes behavior. A person who believes in their ability to improve approaches life differently. They take more action. They recover faster from setbacks. They remain committed longer. They understand that temporary failures do not define them. This mindset becomes a tremendous advantage because every successful person experiences disappointment. Every successful person experiences rejection. Every successful person experiences periods when progress feels slow. The difference is that they continue growing through those experiences instead of allowing those experiences to stop them. Working on yourself teaches patience, it teaches emotional control, it teaches responsibility. These qualities become valuable in every area of life. Whether you want financial success, stronger relationships, better health, or greater influence, personal growth improves your chances. The world often focuses on visible success. People admire achievements. People admire results. People admire accomplishments. But lasting success usually begins long before any of those things become visible. It begins with private decisions, private discipline, private learning, private growth. The person you are becoming behind the scenes eventually determines what happens in front of the scenes. That is why waiting for success to change you is such a dangerous mistake. Success is not the starting point. Personal growth is when you become more disciplined, opportunities become more valuable. When you become more knowledgeable, opportunities become easier to recognize. When you become more responsible, people trust you with greater responsibilities. When you become stronger mentally, challenges become easier to handle. Everything begins connecting together. The beautiful thing about self-improvement is that nobody can take it away from you. Markets can change, jobs can change, economies can change, circumstances can change. But the growth you build within yourself stays with you. The knowledge stays, the discipline stays, the character stays, the lessons stay. Those assets travel with you wherever you go. That is why personal development remains one of the greatest investments a person can make. The return on that investment often appears in every area of life. Better decisions, better opportunities, better relationships, better financial outcomes, better confidence, a better future. And it all begins when you stop waiting for success to transform you and start transforming yourself before success arrives. Because the person you become today is creating the life you will experience tomorrow. Work on yourself first, grow first, improve first, develop first. The success you seek often follows the person you become. The quality of your future is being built by the things you do repeatedly today. Most people spend a great deal of time thinking about where they want to go, but far less time thinking about the habits that will take them there. They become excited about goals, they imagine success, they picture a different life. But the daily actions required to create that life often receive very little attention. That is where many dreams begin to disappear. A goal can inspire you, but a habit is what carries you forward when inspiration fades. The truth is simple. Your future self is being created by your current routines. Not once a month, not once a year, every single day. Many people look at successful individuals and focus only on the outcome. They see confidence, they see achievement, they see financial progress, they see influence. What they often fail to notice are the daily habits that quietly produce those results over many years. The difference between where you are and where you want to be is often hidden inside your daily routine. Success is rarely built during occasional moments of motivation. It is built during ordinary days. It is built during quiet mornings. It is built during moments when nobody is paying attention. It is built through small choices that seem insignificant at the time. A person does not become healthier because of one workout. A person does not become knowledgeable because of one book. A person does not become financially strong because of one paycheck. Progress comes from repetition. The challenge is that repetition is not exciting. People love dramatic stories. They love overnight success stories. They love sudden transformations. But real life usually moves differently. Real growth is often gradual. It happens one day at a time. And because the progress is gradual, many people quit before the results become visible. That is why habits matter so much. Habits continue working even when emotions change. Motivation comes and goes. Energy rises and falls. Life becomes busy. Unexpected problems appear. A habit keeps moving forward. Many people depend entirely on motivation. They wait until they feel inspired before taking action. Some days they work hard. Other days they do nothing. Their progress becomes inconsistent because their actions depend on their feelings. Feelings are powerful, but they are not always reliable. The people who create remarkable results learn how to act even when they do not feel like it. That ability changes everything. There will be mornings when staying in bed feels easier than getting up early. There will be evenings when watching entertainment feels easier than learning something useful. There will be moments when comfort feels more attractive than discipline. Everyone experiences those moments. The difference is not who experiences them. The difference is who responds differently. Every time you choose a productive habit over a comfortable distraction, you strengthen your future. Every time you honor a commitment to yourself, you build trust with yourself. Every time you remain consistent, you create momentum. Momentum is powerful because it makes progress easier to maintain. Think about how difficult it feels to begin a new habit. The first few days often require significant effort. The first few weeks can feel uncomfortable. You are changing patterns that may have existed for years. Your mind naturally wants to return to familiar behavior. But if you stay committed long enough, the habit begins feeling normal. What once felt difficult starts feeling natural. That is when real change begins taking place. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to change everything at once. They become motivated and create a long list of improvements. They want to wake up earlier. They want to exercise every day. They want to read more. They want to learn new skills. They want to completely transform their lives overnight. The problem is not ambition. The problem is sustainability. Massive changes often create temporary enthusiasm, but long-term frustration. Small, consistent improvements usually produce better results. A single positive habit may seem small today, but one positive habit often creates another. Reading regularly improves thinking. Improved thinking leads to better decisions. Better decisions create better outcomes. Better outcomes create confidence. Confidence encourages additional growth. Everything begins connecting together. This is why successful people often focus heavily on daily disciplines. They understand that habits are not merely actions. Habits are identity building. Every habit sends a message about who you are becoming. When you exercise consistently, you are becoming someone who values health. When you study regularly, you are becoming someone who values growth. When you manage money wisely, you are becoming someone who values responsibility. Your actions shape your identity. And your identity, many people attempt to change their lives without changing their routines. That rarely works. Your future will usually reflect what you repeatedly do, not what you occasionally intend to do. Intentions are important. Action is essential. You can have extraordinary goals, but if your habits remain unchanged, those goals often remain distant. A person who wants financial success must develop financial habits. A person who wants confidence must develop habits that build confidence. A person who wants growth must create habits that support growth. The habits come first. The results follow. Another reason habits matter so much is because they reduce decision fatigue. When positive actions become automatic, less mental energy is required. You no longer debate whether to read. You read. You no longer debate whether to work on your goals. You work on them. You no longer debate whether to stay committed. Commitment becomes part of your lifestyle. This consistency creates tremendous advantages over time. Many people underestimate the power of years. They focus on immediate outcomes. They become discouraged when progress feels slow. But imagine where consistent habits can take a person in 3 years. Imagine the knowledge gained through daily reading. Imagine the skills developed through daily practice. Imagine the confidence earned through daily discipline. Imagine the opportunities created through daily growth. Those outcomes become extraordinary, not because of one dramatic effort, because of thousands of small efforts. The future version of you is being shaped right now. Every choice matters. Every routine matters. Every habit matters. The person you become next year is heavily influenced by what you repeatedly do today. That should be exciting because it means change is available. You do not need perfect circumstances. You do not need extraordinary talent. You do not need immediate success. You need consistent habits. Many people are waiting for their lives to improve before changing their behavior. The truth works in reverse. Behavior changes first. The person who builds strong habits gains an advantage that continues growing year after year. Because habits consistency creates progress. Progress creates confidence. Confidence creates larger possibilities. The process is simple, but it requires commitment, not occasional commitment. There will always be reasons to postpone growth. There will always be distractions. There will always be excuses available. The people who achieve meaningful success are not the people who never face distractions. They are the people who continue moving forward despite them. So pay close attention to your habits. They may seem small, they may seem ordinary, but inside those daily actions is the blueprint for your future. The life you want is not created by occasional moments of greatness. It is created by the habits you choose to repeat every day. Build those habits carefully. Protect them consistently. Strengthen them patiently. Because the future you dream about is often waiting on the routines you commit to today. Most people spend years trying to increase their income while giving very little attention to the thoughts that guide their decisions. They believe a bigger paycheck will solve everything. They imagine that more money will automatically create a better life. Yet there are countless examples of people who earned more and still struggled, people who received opportunities and still failed to move forward, People who achieved financial success but never found lasting fulfillment. The reason is simple. Income can rise faster than wisdom. Money can arrive before maturity. Opportunities can appear before preparation. When that happens, people often lose what they worked so hard to gain. That is why one of the most important things you can ever do is upgrade your mind before you upgrade your income. The quality of your thinking influences the quality of your decisions. And the quality of your decisions shapes the direction of your life. Everything begins there. Long before success becomes visible on the outside, something changes on the inside. A person's perspective expands, their understanding grows, their thinking becomes stronger, their ability to make wise choices improves. Those internal changes, many people are frustrated because they want different outcomes while continuing to think the same way they have always thought. They want a better future without becoming a better version of themselves. They want larger opportunities without developing larger thinking. But growth does not work that way. Your life tends to move in the direction of your strongest thoughts. If your mind is filled with excuses, excuses will influence your actions. If your mind is filled with fear, fear will influence your choices. If your mind is filled with doubt, doubt will affect your confidence. On the other hand, when your mind becomes stronger, your decisions become stronger, and stronger decisions create stronger results. Think about the difference between reacting and responding. Many people spend their lives reacting to circumstances. A problem appears and they panic. A setback happens and they quit. Someone criticizes them and they lose focus. A challenge arises and they immediately assume failure is coming. This way of thinking creates unnecessary limitations. The people who continue growing during difficult seasons often think differently. They pause before reacting, they evaluate situations carefully, they focus on solutions instead of complaints. They ask better questions, and because they ask better questions, they often discover better answers. This is why education should never end when school ends. Some of the most valuable lessons in life are learned long after formal education is complete. The world changes constantly. New opportunities emerge, new challenges appear, new skills become valuable. The people who continue learning remain adaptable. The people who stop learning often find themselves falling behind. Learning is not simply about collecting information. It is about developing better judgment. Better judgment helps you avoid mistakes. Better judgment helps you recognize opportunities. Better judgment helps you manage success when it arrives. Many people focus entirely on earning more money while ignoring the need to become wiser. That approach creates problems. A person with limited financial knowledge may earn more and still struggle. A person with poor emotional control may achieve success and still feel unhappy. A person without discipline may receive opportunities and fail to maximize them. The solution is growth from the inside out. When your mind improves, everything connected to your mind begins improving too. Your attitude improves, your communication improves, your relationships improve, your decision-making improves, your confidence improves, and over time, your results improve. One of the most powerful habits you can develop is protecting what enters your mind. Many people are careful about what they eat, but careless about what they consume mentally. Every day they absorb negativity. They spend hours listening to complaints. They surround themselves with discouraging influences. They fill their minds with information that weakens motivation rather than strengthening it. Then they wonder why they feel uninspired. Your environment matters. The conversations you listen to matter. The content you consume matters. The people you spend time with matter. All of these things shape your thinking, and your thinking shapes your future. This does not mean avoiding reality. It means choosing influences that help you grow rather than influences that keep you stuck. Spend time learning from people who challenge you to improve. Read material that expands your understanding. Listen to ideas that encourage growth. Seek information that strengthens your perspective. Your mind is one of the most valuable assets you possess. Treat it accordingly. Many people underestimate how much their beliefs influence their actions. If someone believes they are incapable, they often stop trying. If someone believes success belongs only to other people, they rarely pursue it aggressively. If someone believes growth is impossible, they usually remain where they are. Beliefs create boundaries. Sometimes those boundaries exist only in the mind, yet they still affect behavior. That is why upgrading your thinking can be life-changing. When you begin believing that improvement is possible, your actions change. When you begin believing that growth is available, your effort increases. When you begin believing that your future can be different from your past, you start making decisions that support that future. Every meaningful achievement begins with the willingness to think differently. Many successful people were not born with extraordinary confidence. They developed confidence through growth. They learned, they improved, they made mistakes, they learned again, their mindset evolved. That evolution created new possibilities. There is another reason upgrading your mind matters so much. Life will test you. Challenges are unavoidable. Disappointments happen. Plans fail. Unexpected problems appear. The strength of your mindset often determines how you respond. A weak mindset sees every obstacle as proof that success is impossible. A strong mindset sees obstacles as part of the journey. A weak mindset gives up quickly. A strong mindset adapts and continues moving forward. This mental strength is not something people are simply born with. It can be developed. Every challenge handled wisely strengthens it. Every lesson learned strengthens it. Every difficult season survived strengthens it. Over time, you become more resilient. And resilience becomes one of your greatest advantages. Because success is not reserved for people who never face setbacks. Success often belongs to people who refuse to stay down after setbacks. That ability begins in the mind. The world often tells people to focus on getting more money, more possessions, more recognition. But lasting success often starts with becoming more disciplined, more knowledgeable, more responsible, more patient, more focused, more mature. When you become more, your opportunities naturally expand. The external rewards eventually begin matching the internal growth. That is why personal development remains one of the highest return investments available. Nobody can take away what you learn. Nobody can remove the wisdom you gain. Nobody can erase the lessons earned through experience. Those assets remain with you. They continue producing value year after year. The person with a strong mind carries opportunities wherever they go because they know how to think, they know how to learn, they know how to adapt, they know how to grow. That ability becomes incredibly valuable in every area of life. So before chasing a bigger income, focus on building a bigger mindset. Before seeking greater rewards, focus on becoming greater yourself. Before demanding more from life, demand more from your own growth. Because money can improve your circumstances, but a stronger mind can improve your entire future. And when your thinking rises to a higher level, your life often follows in the same direction. Many people spend a large part of their lives asking for opportunities, but very few spend enough time becoming the kind of person opportunities are looking for. That difference changes. It is easy to look at successful people and assume they were simply lucky. It is easy to believe they happened to be in the right place at the right time. Sometimes timing does matter. Sometimes circumstances help. But when you study people who continue succeeding year after year, you often discover something much deeper than luck. You discover preparation. You discover growth. You discover character. You discover a person who spent years becoming valuable before the opportunity arrived. That is one of the most important lessons anyone can learn. Opportunities are attracted to prepared people. Many people want a better job. They want more responsibility. They want greater income. They want more influence. They want people to trust them with bigger assignments. Yet they rarely ask themselves an important question. Have I become the person who is ready for those things? Life often rewards who you are becoming, not simply what you are hoping for. A person may wish for leadership, but leadership requires responsibility. A person may desire financial success, but financial success requires discipline. A person may want respect, but respect requires character. The rewards people seek are often connected to qualities they have not fully developed yet. That realization can be uncomfortable, but it is also empowering, because it means your future is not determined entirely by circumstances. It means growth remains available. It means improvement remains possible. It means you can increase your value starting today. Think about trust for a moment. Trust is one of the most valuable things a person can earn. Every opportunity is connected to trust. Employers trust people with responsibility. Customers trust businesses with their money. Leaders trust reliable team members with important tasks. Relationships grow stronger when trust grows stronger. Yet trust is rarely created through words alone. Trust is created through actions repeated consistently over time. People watch what you do. They observe whether you follow through. They notice whether your actions match your promises. They pay attention to how you handle difficulties. Character reveals itself through behavior. This is why becoming the right person matters so much. Many individuals focus entirely on convincing others they deserve an opportunity. Far fewer focus on developing the qualities that naturally attract opportunities. The second approach is far more powerful. When you become dependable, people notice. When you become disciplined, people notice. When you become prepared, people notice. When you become someone who consistently adds value, people notice. You may not see immediate rewards. Recognition may not happen overnight. Continue anyway. The marketplace eventually recognizes value. One of the greatest mistakes people make is waiting until an opportunity arrives before preparing for it. They wait until they receive a promotion before developing leadership skills. They wait until they start a business before learning business principles. They wait until they earn more money before learning financial responsibility. By then, they are already behind. Preparation should happen before the opportunity appears. That is how successful people position themselves for growth. They study before the test arrives. They learn before the challenge appears. They improve before the opportunity becomes available. When the moment finally comes, they are ready. Most people underestimate the importance of readiness. Imagine two individuals receiving the exact same opportunity. One has spent years developing skills, building discipline, improving communication, and strengthening character. The other has spent years waiting, hoping, and wishing without much preparation. The opportunity is identical. The outcomes will likely be very different. The difference is not the opportunity. The difference is the person. This is why personal growth remains so important. You cannot always control opportunities. You cannot always control timing. You cannot always control circumstances, but you can control your preparation. You can control your attitude. You can control your effort. You can control your commitment to growth. Those things matter more than many people realize. There is another truth that deserves attention. Opportunities rarely announce their arrival. They often appear disguised as responsibilities. Additional work, new challenges, difficult situations, unexpected assignments. Many people avoid these moments because they seem inconvenient. Prepared people see them differently. They recognize them as chances to grow. Every challenge contains a lesson. Every responsibility develops strength. Every difficult situation offers an opportunity to improve. The people who continue growing understand this principle. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" they ask, What can this teach me? That question changes perspective, and perspective influences action. One reason some people remain stuck is because they continuously search for easier paths. They want success without effort. They want results without growth. They want rewards without preparation. Life rarely works that way. The qualities required for success must be developed. Patience must be developed. Discipline must be developed. Community skills must be developed. Leadership must be developed. Confidence must be developed. Every one of these qualities grows through experience and consistent effort. The encouraging news is that nobody starts with everything figured out. Every successful person was once inexperienced. Every leader was once a beginner. Every expert was once learning. Growth is available to anyone willing to pursue it. That pursuit begins with taking responsibility for personal development. Instead of focusing entirely on what life owes you, focus on what you can become. That shift creates tremendous power, because your future begins expanding when your focus shifts toward growth. Many people spend years comparing themselves to others. Comparison often creates frustration. Someone always seems further ahead. Someone always appears more successful. Someone always seems to have advantages you do not possess. Comparison rarely improves your life. Improvement improves your life. Focus on becoming stronger than you were yesterday. Focus on learning more than you knew last year. Focus on developing qualities that increase your value. That approach, progress creates confidence. Confidence creates momentum. Momentum creates opportunities. Everything begins connecting together. One of the most attractive qualities in any person is reliability. Reliable people stand out because reliability has become increasingly rare. People notice those who keep their word. People notice those who arrive prepared. People notice those who consistently perform at a high level. People notice those who remain professional even during difficult situations. Reliability creates trust. Trust creates opportunities. Opportunities create growth. Growth creates success. The chain begins with becoming the right person. Many people imagine opportunities as lucky breaks. Sometimes they are. More often, opportunities are responses to preparation. Someone notices your work ethic. Someone notices your consistency. Someone notices your attitude. Someone notices your growth. And because they notice those qualities, a door opens. The door did not open because of luck alone. The door opened because you became someone worthy of greater responsibility. That process takes time. It requires patience. It requires commitment. It requires continuing to improve even when recognition feels slow. But the rewards are worth it, because when opportunities finally arrive, you will not need to wonder whether you are ready. You will know. You will have done the work. You will have developed the skills. You will have strengthened the character. You will have earned the confidence that comes from preparation. And when that moment arrives, success will not feel accidental. It will feel like the natural result of becoming the person opportunities have been searching for all along.